tall as the prize for the game we have today. A battle that puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And he just got the on-Wisconsin call and went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do that year after year.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Hands it off on the counter. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
The counter play is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man?
Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year, when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to swing it on second down. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
This offense.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fit it in the window for...
More plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to...
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Running free. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. Got him downfield. All out of space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been
That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, line. Bite.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to Garcia. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Golden Gophers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. These old rivals have gone at it for a long time. First meeting way back in 1890. It is the most played rivalry at the highest level of college football.
Yeah, you're right, Reese. And even though this game hasn't always had national championship implications or Heisman Trophy implications necessarily, this game defines what's so great about college football. It's the rivalries, right? You don't have to be necessarily a fan of either of these two schools, but appreciating the history, I think, is what makes this game so unique.
Yeah, and the trophy games are so fun. Just to watch the teams react at the end. And they know, starting this game off, one of them is going to run across the field and get an enormous axe. How flippin' cool is that?
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Golden Gophers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was
And so in this old-school, heated Big Ten rivalry, Paul... Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
foot. Back 18. Ready? Set. Blue side in. Blue side in. 22. Set. Ready. Set. Blue 85. Blue. White 80. White 80. Black 14. Black 14. Black 18. Black 10. Set. Get ready. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. He's found some room with the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on 1st down. They'll take a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. They cap the drive with 6 points. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Gets hauled in here over the middle, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They call the counter play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Finds his man. It's Glenn. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Chris, I know it's it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Love the call, but his defense playing dime coverage.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Here we go.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the grab. It's Glenn. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down after a short gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The sure hands. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. The Golden Gophers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Some hard running there through a tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drop over the middle. It's Glenn. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the Golden Gophers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Pulls it in. It's Hayes. Tackled, but first down. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down, looking for more now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Rush set it down. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Stop, but not before a solid gain that time. After the first, he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Golden Gophers are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They jump on top out here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quick spin on the run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Stopped at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking deep down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by...
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Garcia. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Quick completion to the tight end.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of...
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Working clock with the ground game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now.
And I was hoping...
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.